Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies live stream was today. We were supposed to have it on Friday. They had a power outage. So now we are diving into all the things that we learned today and we got showed in the live stream today, plus some other really cool Sims 4 news. So if you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. But without further ado, let's get into this episode of the Simmers Digest. All right, so the first one that we're going to be looking at is some of the main menu redesigns, like official UI concept art. And I wanted to show you guys this because I thought it was really cool. So I was going to show you guys. Basically, we know that the main menu got refurbished back in January 2025. Took me through a loop. I got jump scared when I got into the game and first saw it. But John Montenegro, who worked on the Sims 4 main menu redesign project, shared some interesting concept art pieces from the redesign of it all. I really enjoyed looking at it, so I figured that you might enjoy looking at it as well. But this basically includes like the main menu UI, splash screens, the Sims 4 events, and more, and even revealing some interesting character exploration with a Grinch-like sim. So let's get into it. So the first one is the main menu exploration, and I honestly kind of like this. We don't really have this, to my knowledge. I don't think we have this sort of setup. I mean, it's kind of similar to what the main menu looks like. I don't mind the background, but I do like this right here, and I don't think we have that. I can't really remember the main menu, to be honest. And then there was this background, which I kind of liked, but in a way, I kind of like the main menu background that they have now, because you could have a different storyline and this background might not fit what you're going for. So having kind of like having a different background where it's like more abstract-y than like an actual place might, make your game better. But there are main menu, overrides. So that also is a main part, because I play it with main menu overrides. I can't even remember what the original screen looks like. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's this one right here. Anyways, the main menu ads exploration. This is where they have all of, our ads in the main menu. I don't really remember them having them now. Like, they've kind of shrunken them down. Like, they're not as like in your face as they were before, but these were what they looked like. So these were the Sims 4 event UI concept explorations. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what the UI concepts for the events, I can't really remember them, but I do know that they like pop up. It's like a full screen of what the concept art or what the event will be. And it'll show you all the rewards and all of that. So the Sims 4 live event concept screens, yeah, this is what I was talking about. So I don't even know what I was talking about up there, but I thought it looked cool, so I was going to show it. This is what we have now, if I'm remembering correctly, like this one right here, because they show you kind of the main items that you can get with this pack. And yeah, so this was also the Reaper rewards that we got. And then this is some miscellaneous stuff from The Sims as well. Now, this is mainly all concept art, so I don't know if any of this is like, I don't know if we're getting the Grinch in The Sims. Who knows? It's not Christmas anymore, so we might have to wait till the end of the year. And then they also had this character right here. So it does say that please note that all of these are concept art pieces within the Sims 4 main menu images. They're all explorative and do not contain any hints or clues for any future Sims 4 DLCs. So this was all just have fun. We're having fun, okay? This was just supposed to be a cool little news segment where I show you the concept art that I don't understand. A little bit. I understand a little bit of it, not all of it, but just to show you what we were getting, okay? This next one that we're gonna go into, I know it and I don't know it. So apologies if I'm all over the place. I'm gonna really try and hone it in. But it is a really cool app. We all know the app called Tinder. We also have something similar, the name of Cupid's Corner in The Sims 4. Now we're meeting a new addition into the world of Sims 4 mods and CC, mainly CC. It is a CC swiper. It is like Tinder. It is a addition to the Sims 4 mod manager, which if you don't know what the mod manager is, I don't know where you have been. I've covered this software before and I can link it down if you want to know more about it, but essentially you can basically have all of your mods and CC in here and organize them. So it has a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not going to go through it entirely because I already have gone through it in a past video of mine that I can link. But basically, this edition, you go down to tools and you're going to go to the fun tools because there's some other tools in here. But this is where we're going to go today, and they have this CC swiper. Now, it is an app. on your phone. So I'm going to bring over Sims Community to show you exactly how to set this up, because I'm not sure how to connect my phone to OBS. So we're just going to do it this way. And if you have any questions, I can also make a video more in depth on how to set it up. But today we're just going to do it this way. Okay, so I already explained to you guys that it is a Tinder, but for CC lovers like myself, and it is called CC Swiper. We're going to go through the installation guide so that if you do want to use this and test it out, I have yet to test it out myself, but I will be after this video. But I just figured the instructions were pretty simple as to how to get it to work. So basically, it allows you to browse CC and mods from the palm of your hand and remotely download it straight into your game. Is that not the coolest thing ever? It can be a bit tricky for the first time users, but don't worry, they've got you covered in this handy tutorial that we're going to be looking at. So to install it, you need to install the Sims 4 Mod Manager. They link it on this website, which I will link in this video so that you guys can go to this website if you need to look at the tutorial again and download it. I hope that I can talk you through it, but you're going to go down to tools like we did, and then going to that fun tools section, and then clicking on the CC Swiper. Now, once you download this, whether it's on an Apple App Store or Google Play, you should have it on your phone now. You can go through a simple setup instructions, which you select your language and hit next. You'll be able to read the information that follows. You will be given a list that you will need to bear in mind. Please read, guys. As you all know, I get pretty distracted, and if there's anything that I can tell you to do is please read. Because a lot of times we skip over it because we think we know what we're doing, and at the end of the day, we don't. So that's also why I'm reading it to you guys, because maybe if I read it to you, it might be easier to follow along. So both devices, computer and mobile phone / tablet, must be connected to the same home network. That is an important, thing. And then the connection can only be established in a local private network, not via cellular networks or similar. I don't know what that means, but all I'm hearing is same home network, and you should be good, okay? The CC Swiper server must be running in the Mod Manager, Tools, Fun Tools, CC Swiper. Network permission pop-up must be accepted, Windows only, so I don't know if this will work on a Mac because it did say Windows only. Only 2 devices can be connected at the same time. So now you'll be met with a similar layout to the images above on your Sims 4 Mod Manager. You will see your IP address listed next to a green power button. Click the power button, and this will enable the connections on your phone, and then tap add new device and type the IP address shown on the Mod Manager. Once connected, hit connected, and then let's start. So honestly, I know that sounds like a lot, but that actually does not sound like a lot. That sounds pretty simple to set up, in my opinion. Again, if you guys need me to actually walk you through this whole thing, I will find a way to film it for you guys. Just let me know in the comments, but we're gonna keep on with this tutorial. Now that you've successfully connected, tap the center icon in the bottom bar, so right there where it has a finger right there, and you will be taken to a page with 2 options. Tap the Curse Forge button at the bottom. From here, you can search through different filters depending on what you're looking for. For myself, I've selected buy mode. Simply tap start to begin your search. So how you start swiping, kind of like Tinder. If you're gonna swipe left, it's a dislike, okay? If you're gonna swipe right, because you found the right one you're looking for, like and add to basket. The rewind arrow is go back to a previous CC, and then the fast forward, this arrow does not seem to have a function for me. Thank you for the honesty. So some might not be able to fast forward, others may. If you want to view more photos, you can tap on the right of the image to swipe through the gallery of images uploaded by the creator. If you want more information on the pack, simply tap the item's name and you will be able to see the download count, release date, and the last update for those items, or CC, or build mode, or whatever you're looking at in there. It will tell you in the description bar, okay? All right, so step 9 and 10, transferring your chosen CC/mods. Once you're finished swiping away, hit the home. So this is how it should look like on step 9. And basically on the bottom of your screen, and basically once you get to home, you're gonna tap on this CC basket right there. This will show you how many items you have. So it says 1 CC/mods. They have a build object, a build series in here. Basically, you can tap edit, or tick any items you have changed your mind on. Once you've ticked it, you can select delete number from your list. Once you're happy with your selection, tap transfer basket to mod manager, which is right there. Step 11, downloading your basket, which it should look like so. Heading back to your PC/laptop, now you will see that a download bar has appeared underneath the CurseForge logo anvil with a flame. Click on this and select downloads from the option at the top of the page. From here, you can see the status of your download. That's pretty cool. Step 12, viewing your installed CC and mods. Once downloaded, hover over the expendable taskbar. This looks like it is in the mod manager, so not your phone, but the mod manager itself on your computer. And then this page will allow you to take a look at all of your CC and mods you have installed using the CC swiper. Your number of installed content will be listed at the top, so then hit the drop down arrow. If not already expanded, and take a look at your collection, then simply load up your game and enjoy your new content, okay? I hope that was not a lot. I hope it was pretty simple. I tried to explain it the best I could, but if you guys, again, need a more, visual explanation of it, I can try and record it on my phone for you guys so that we can do another walkthrough, but hopefully that helped y'all find a new way to swipe for CC. I'm honestly quite excited to test it out, I'm not gonna lie. Now we get to the fun part. I don't want to keep this video too long because we have already talked about a lot of these things with the live stream that we got today. I'm not gonna lie, it was an hour and 33 minutes, so to me that is not the greatest amount of time that they could have live streamed for. Normally with the really good packs, it's like 2 hours. Sometimes they even go on for like 2 hours and 15 minutes. This one was an hour and 34 minutes, and you could probably take out the first, minute and 30 seconds of it just being this, countdown for the actual stream. So I'm still on my side of the fence of this is not a good expansion pack, but I will unfortunately have to buy it anyways. Nordhaven. There's a correct pronunciation. It's not Nordhaven. It's Nordhaven or something like that. I don't know. But they did correct us on that, so that is the name. There's 12 new lots. One particular lot has had the community excited. The New Harbor Park, created by Danish creator Lauren35. I'm actually quite excited to see that. This is the park here. I wonder what's in there. So basically, the art director Eva gave us some insight, which we did know about. The inspiration for the Nordhaven world is primarily based on Scandinavian cities such as Stockholm in Sweden, Copenhagen in Denmark, and Oslo in Norway. Eva also went on to say that there are small elements of London, Berlin, and Amsterdam. I originally thought the world was more Amsterdam-like, but now we are getting more of that Scandinavian vibe, which I gotta say, Scandinavian is one of my favorite, furniture styles, so I am glad to see a lot more of Scandinavian styles in The Sims when it comes to their fashion and also the build/buy mode items. So anyways, let's get into it. They have some new collections. You can do a Nordhaven bike parts and Trashly certified art, which I believe is showing right here. And the latter connects to the new shady NPC Trashly, who is definitely not 3 raccoons in a trench coat, which I honestly I'm appalled that they would even say that it is, because I've never seen the 3 raccoons in the trench coat, so I don't know where they got that from, but we're gonna move on to the meetups. I think this is pretty cool. So in each world of The Sims, you have like different things that go along with that world to make it, special. And one of these things is, meetups. These meetups focus on different hobbies ranging from writing to food to painting to exercise. We saw in the gameplay trailer where they had the Sims like in this little like town center and they were like painting. Some of them were doing pottery. It was like a meetup where everyone could kind of get to know each other. If they knew each other, great. They could mentor, they could teach, they could hang out, do whatever they're doing. I like that. I really do find that that is a cool feature in this expansion pack. So like even on here, you can do like enable all, or you can enable certain things. So like you can do a meet and mingle or like a munch and mingle. I can't really see. I don't really have good vision. Like Pattery and Pals or something like that. So there's a bunch of different, options that you can have to be able to meet new Sims, but also meet up with your Sims. Now, here's what really threw me for a loop. Okay, and I'm gonna need numbers. I'm gonna need someone to explain to me in this comment how this is even possible. The senior game designer, Scott, who was very sweet on the stream today, basically said that with every possible business activities available, this is just base game and businesses and hobbies, that the total of configurations is 2.2 billion. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that it's 2.2 billion. Are we thinking of the right game? Is he looking at the same game I am? Because you take base game sims, there's nothing. There's nothing there. You know, there's not one single thing there. And then you take businesses and hobbies, which is just essentially taking the base game sims and just adding a little bit more to it, but not that much, but just enough to where there's something there. And I don't understand. And then it goes on to say these combinations are made up of 76 different activities and even more if you own other expansion game and stuff packs. Which I could believe it if it was all of the DLCs, including the new expansion pack, Businesses and Hobbies, with it being 2.2 billion configurations. Anyways, we're going to move on before I actually explode. Classes and lectures. I love this new feature coming to The Sims. I can't wait to start my own school in The Sims. They're going to wish my sim never appear to teach them because I'm gonna be a difficult teacher. I don't know if it's possible, but you know, I'm here to teach, you know, with Yvette. Yvette's going to be a teacher. I'm calling it now. Classes are goal-based and you can attain bronze, silver, or gold. Now, I will say during the live stream, they had a bit of a glitch. They had a gold class, like a class lecture thing, and it said that it was unsuccessful. So they better fix that bug before it gets into my game, which probably won't be fixed. So basically, depending on how your Sims do in the class or how well you've taught them, obviously will either give you the bronze, silver, or gold. And then basically, if you're a teacher or a student, you'll have different actions to do during the class to get those bronze, silver, or gold medals. We're going for gold in everything we do. Yvette is going to be the best teacher the Sims has ever seen. Anyways, this was, again, we talked about this last week, visiting neighbors. You can either visit the home as a household or you can visit as a customer. I do really like that feature. I was worried when they were talking about multifunctional lots because I know how Sims can be and they just will like randomly show up. I like that feature that as a household, I can either visit that multifunctional lot as a customer or as a household. I like that feature. I don't know how it's going to work for NPCs, but they better not be showing up to my house at midnight. Okay. Then they had the burglar integration, which is actually funny because they did get robbed today on the live stream. They took the tattoo like bed thing and then they took a computer, and I did feel bad because like that shouldn't have happened. But basically the latest NPC to be added, you know, robbing banks, burglars will visit your small business residential lots as your Sims sleep. You make sure to get that burglar alarm on your business property because they will take everything. Okay. At the end of the day, you'll get a business earnings like rap sheet similar to what the retail store is like, where they kind of tell you what your losses were, what your fees were, and how much you netted from that workday. So I like that. That's cool. We already have it, but it's kind of updated for a small business. This is the build/buy objects that we were talking about. They have some new furnaces. They have the pottery stuff, tattoo bed, and these lamps that I really like. I really like these lamps. I'd probably just buy the expansion pack for these lamps. Anyways, we have some more objects down here. I'm loving the Scandinavian style furniture. I'm in love. And then they have the digital content, which if you buy it before April 18th, you get the 3 stuff. I am not sponsored by EA or in the Creator Network, but I am just reminding you guys that if you buy it on April 18th, you can get these items. They also have new clothes, hair, and tattoos. I really like the new clothes they're bringing in too with this pack. I'm not going to go over too much. We're going to skip tattoos. I feel like I've talked about it way too much, and that pretty much is it. I do want to take you all through one more thing, which is the community reactions. We won't go through this entire thing. I'll kind of sum it up for you guys, but this was on Twitter, some of the reactions. Some person said, I just really hope that there are more hobbies/items than what's been shown so far. This person had noticed that they had a weightlifting belt on. The Sim had one on when they were in the gym, but there's not one in build/buy or cast photos that have been released, so I don't know, where that will be. They also said, although the new hobbies might be limited, I think it expands on those that already exist, i.e. music, art, cooking, etc. Kind of goes back to my whole thing. You need every single pack for this expansion pack to even be worth it. This person said, I'm excited. Life and Death wasn't really something I thought I'd play with, but turned out to have so much more. For Rent and Love Struck were a bit lackluster for me, so I'm excited. I will agree with that. For Rent does not work for me. Love Struck, I like it. I wasn't love bombed. I wasn't love struck by that pack. This is also some skepticism about it on X, which is it's confusing to me to have retail and small businesses are 2 different lot types. I agree with that. I think multi-purpose lots should have been included in a get to work refresh, and new hobbies and world should have been a separate pack Thank you. I agree with that. I like that one. It's practically a game pack. I've been saying this since this pack came out. It seems like EA is trying to get us comfortable with paying for a game pack at expansion price. Amen. I will be getting this one because owning a businesses on a home lot has been a want for a while. I agree with that too. I've wanted multiple multifunctional lots for a while now, which is one of the reasons that I would be buying this pack in the first place. But if this keeps up, I won't be buying any more packs. I agree with whoever said that. I like that one. Instagram reactions. Is it just me or does The Sims 4 feel overcrowded with all this stuff they keep adding? This is so exciting. It adds so much. It adds so many things and brings back some old features in a new way. This pack will be so fun to explore in many facets. I don't mean to be rude, but are we playing the same game? Like, are we seeing the same stuff? Like, it's okay to be excited. I want to put that out there. It is okay to be excited about this pack coming out. But we also have to be logical about this, guys. Like this, I would have been more excited about this pack had it been a game pack and I was paying $20 for it. This is a $20 pack that I'm now having to spend another $20 to get this pack to be able to showcase it for you guys. And I don't mean to be rude about this pack, but it is the truth. I don't think they put time and effort into this pack like they have done with some of the other packs, and it shows. This is the Sims community reactions. They said, I'm excited for this pack. It's so me, and I'm glad that people are finding that. You know, that is great. This looks cool, but I can't help thinking that some of these features should have been added to Get to Work. I completely agree with that. A lot of these features in this pack remind me of Get to Work. Why we didn't get that in Get to Work, I'll never understand. So disappointed that they could have included lots of hobbies, lots of activities that we don't have, and it's just tattoos and pottery, and that's it. The new world is old, little, and awful. I agree with that one too. I don't know what their name is, but I agree, okay? Basically, the overall thoughts are mixed. I think I've over talked about this one, but do I plan to get this? I have to say yes, I have to buy it for you guys, but I would say that if I was not a YouTuber and I didn't do this for a living, I would wait for it to be on sale. 100%. I think this would be the first pack that I didn't buy on release day. I think I would wait for the sale to come, get it for however much they, you know, had it for, and move on about my life. But I'm gonna buy it on Thursday, and we're gonna do a stream about it. And that kind of wraps up today's video. So if you enjoyed me ranting, hopefully you learned, you know, the CC swiper. Let me know if you guys need a little bit more information on that. Let me know your thoughts after watching the live stream. What do you think? Are you going to get this pack if you haven't? And if you've already bought the pack, do you think that it's worth it? Do you have buyer's remorse? Like, I need to know what you guys are feeling down in the comments. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, definitely leave a comment, and subscribe down below for more content like this. And with that all being said, I will see you all on Wednesday.